Ooh, hold on. Let me see. Mm, yeah, okay. It's live in both places. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Fine, I hope. Girl or boy, doesn't matter. I was on my live. Can y'all hear these birds? Mm. I don't know if y'all can hear them, but anyway, they are so loud, so they actually woke me up. But I was on my live today. I did the vertical. I was trying to tape two videos in one. So if y'all saw it, it wasn't a long video, but I was trying to put one for my coloring view channel and then one for my view as a view channel. So it looked like I repeated myself. I thought I could just tape it and then cut it in half and put half on one channel or half on the other channel. Girl, it ended up being both of them on the same video. It looked like I was stark raving crazy. And I said, see, this is what you get when you try to do too much and try to learn certain things at the same time. I had never been on the vertical before. I don't think I like it. I don't like it because one, my eyesight is leaving me. And when I say something like that, I don't really mean to be funny or anything like that. It is so, but I'm having surgery to correct it. But the vertical is a trip because the options that you have are a little bit different and they're placed differently than they are when you are on the the regular camera angle or whatever. But I can see why the vertical is very where you get a lot of clicks and views because it's mobile and they just want everybody wants stuff instantly, so yeah. But I'm going to leave that video up even though it looks like I did like three videos in one. I'm going to say two in one because that's what I was aiming for. And at one point you can tell I was trying to end it, but I couldn't figure out how to end it. And I was like, well, where part did I start? I was just showing my little art supply area and I didn't even really show it like I want to. But anyway, I got 100 little clicks on there, and I'll take that 100. I'm trying to get my little $88 off of the daggone Google AdSense. So what I'm going to do now, I just finished watching Miss Foxy Colorist, and my voice is because of allergies. Okay, allergies are real this season. Um, hold on, y'all. Okay, yeah, they are real this season, so it is what it is. Um, I just saw Miss Foxy Colorist do a haul, which was so cute. I enjoy her channel. I do. She bought some books from Timu, and I was like, I know she didn't. I know she did, but she did. Now, Miss Foxy, this book is at Ollie's, the real book. Okay, she bought the she done went down to the daggone Timu and bought Rooms of Wonder by Johanna Bassford. I was like, no, you didn't. And I looked at the video. Yes, she did. $3.99 down to the Ollie's. I even went to three different Ollie's and they all up in there. So they need to be down there where you at. They sure do. The real one. Oh, this is the first one I had. I'm not gonna show that one. Well, did I want to show one thing from here? Well, this is when I did the little waterfall thing. Don't go chasing waterfalls when you're used to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to, or something like that. Yeah. So go on down to the Ollies and see. Even now, my eyesight, I can tell right now, my eyesight normally is clear in the morning. I'm looking at the screen and it is so cloudy and murky. Oh, I don't know if I can wait for this surgery. It's just horrible to just have, just not to be able to see clear. Good thing I have my hearing. I can still hear nicely, but I can't see worth a damn. I really can't. Um, I just hope I don't really ask for anything. If y'all could just, child, say a prayer if you want to. But anyway, this is the one. This is at the Ollie's for $3.99. Boo, Miss Foxy Colors, don't go down there to the Temu and get the book. That's $3.99 at the Ollie's. No, we got Trump in office. We don't need that. Now you did score because I did tell y'all Timu did have the Africa book, and it was, I think it was five. Did I tell y'all it was $5.97 or something like that? This is the Africa book that I got from down to the Amazon, and I love this book. I do. I'm. I just. It's just so cute. It's my first book by Miss Rita Berman. I do hope to get more. It's just so cute. It's so tiny and it's just so detailed. So what I did see in her book that she did show, it looked like, see, like I'm looking at this screen now and everything is milky looking. Like I can see these two pages, but it looks like it's a milky haze. If you want to know what cataracts look like or feel like if you have them, I feel like there's a milky haze, like somebody put a veil over everything. Oh my goodness. I just hope it doesn't get too worse. I mean, it is worse now, but anyway. Then while I was able to, I had the sunlight. That's why I can't wait to get for the daylight to come, because at least the daylight I can see a little bit more. I can see clearly now. Um I was down to the live, and I had Miss Coloring with Taylor Made. She was on there with me, and I used my tritone pencil. Oh, I just looked at the screen. I can't see anything on that screen. Ooh, it looks so milky. Hold on, maybe if I could tilt my head to the side. But anyway, it just looks. I can see it better here, but looking on the screen, anyway. So I used my tritones, and they really do look good for the floor. Kohanor tritones. I did the floor with that. Doesn't that look like a real floor? I know I have sight issues right now, but I just looked at that. I was like, that really looks like a real floor. And I did this on live, one of my last coloring videos. And then I was showing this book, but I think I had guests on my channel or something, and I didn't really show it like I wanted to show it. So hold on. Because I added stuff to it. This is my reverse collage book. Child, these birds are so freaking loud. I don't know if y'all can hear them. Hold on. Let me lift this lamp up. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, I'm getting ready to. Ooh, hold on. Mm-mm. Hold on, y'all. What you trying to do? I'm trying to lift this thing up so you can see. Okay. Well, oh, I didn't turn the light out. Okay. Okay. Well, that's a little bit higher. Not as high as I wanted it to be, but oh, I and I don't mean to be morbid, but if I had to lose something, I don't even know. Like, what is it? The five taste. What is it? Senses, sound. I don't even know. It's sound, sight, hearing, taste, and what's the other one? Is it touch? I don't. Hold on. Let me see if I can. What are the five things? The five things. I don't even know what to call them. What do you call those things? Five. I don't know. Let me see. I got my phone, and the thing is so huge. How they have the screen thing up here. What are five senses? I think it's called five senses. Let me see if I get them right. Oh my goodness! This all these ads. What are the five senses? Of course, I don't have nobody over here. And these birds is chirping. Let me see. Five senses. What? Oh, there's a voice thing. I don't know. I can't see how to turn it on. And that's what are the five? I can't see the keyboard. Five senses. And for you all to find maybe this may be sounding funny, well, y'all enjoy your kiki. The five senses of the human body: sight, smell. I didn't say taste. Okay. Sight, smell, taste, hearing, and touch. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Nobody typed in there. You know who let me know? The five senses of the human body are sight, smell, taste, hearing, and touch. So my sight is going to change after my surgery. Smell, allergies are jacking me up. Taste, I think taste and smell are linked together because I am a foodie. Hearing, I hear very well because these birds is jacking me up. And touch, I'm fine with touch. These senses allow us to perceive and interact with the world around us. Isn't that something? Did y'all know that? Y'all probably knew that and didn't tell me. But anyway, yeah, so when you have one, what's supposed to happen when you have one sense that goes away, the other ones are supposed to be heightened, heightened. And so, yeah, anyway. So I was showing this book, Abandoned Places. This is a book that I have been working on. It's a book that I actually am changing it to be something else. It's called reverse collage. Instead of doing just regular collage, yeah, reverse collage. So I was showing it in my life. Is that a book? Now I got a net in here flying around because I see the light. If y'all see something flying around, I did see that. That part didn't miss me. Anyway, so I'm just going to show you the book. It's a work in progress. So, and then I did add some pages on here. I think I had Miss Coloring with Tailor Made on my page last time I showed it, and I really didn't tell you all what I did with it. But I have to just do this just to memorialize it for me. Hold on, let me make this bigger. Oh, if I make it bigger, I won't be able to. If you, girl, I didn't turn the light on. I mean, this little light right here, look like I see a net. It might be dust. I don't even know. Anyway, so while I'm going through my transition of seeing and not seeing, so I did transform this page. It basically was a whole house or whatever. So I did my little stickle thing with the paint, and I left this part. This part is still shiny. Um, I just did some coloring over the whole. Okay, I can see that's not fitting over the whole page, and I did add a couple of picture cutouts or collage pages. I did blacken some more of this out because I think what I'm going to do is always just add some acrylic paint. And I realized I bought some Senilia, the most expensive paint I ever had in my life. It was at Michael's. It was on sale. I bought a pack of the primary colors plus white and black. Did I say that right? Yeah. And so I didn't know if they were going to be matte, and they are matte. So these lines are not straight, but I will straighten them out and everything. But I just blacked out. I just had a whole thing. I just was blacking out pages. So some of the pages I skipped. Okay. So and I do see some ideals. So the more I see it, the more I realize what I want to do. Now I did find a calendar book that I had by this is a famous African American artist. I cannot remember his name right now. And the pages that I know what I want to keep these things at, I just kind of like lightly glued them down. Like I could take this off of the page and change it up. I cannot wait to get to this page. This is one of my favorite pages. That one also. I think I'm going more so by the color of the page. This one, the only thing I did was add this. I did this, cut out this. I think it's a leopard. This leopard out, and the page was kind of like he was looking like he was coming in or whatever with the camera angle. I have the rest of his body, but I just cut that part off and just put it in here. And this looks like a good place for him because it looks like a room. Like he's over here looking in there, and y'all looking in there, looking in the room, and he's looking at y'all. Don't even worry about it. This one, the only thing I did was I glued this circular thing, and I kind of wish I hadn't because I'm not even feeling it now. But I'm trying to find something that I can cut out and paste in here or draw that it will make it look like it's a tunnel. I think once I color this part black, I can probably get it. Now, did you hear the pages kind of creakling or making noises? I use that Mod Podge. Girl, don't use the Mod Podge if you're gonna do a collage. Don't do that. This one, I'm still keeping it with the theme where this old truck. I think I'm gonna paint this as water, but this is a penguin, and these are some birds, and so they're married, and so they got two kids, so they trying to shop for a car. So I'm thinking either water, or I might make it like a highway or something black in this, and maybe put some stop signs or something like that. Yeah, it's eclectic. Y'all leave me alone. Anyway, I did put some medium on some pages and some Mod Podge on the pages. I haven't found anything else to put with this because it had just jail cells there, and then I found a page that had some people walking goats. Okay, these goats is getting walked to the plank of death. So I think I'm going to like make maybe two strips or something. I don't know. It needs to be comedic, and then maybe do some. I painted all that black. Do something funny. I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. Now, this is the one page that I did try to finish, but I don't even like it anymore. But anyway, it is what it is. It's not like how I want to do it. This feel like two pages in one. No, it's not. So this is when I was trying to change the Mod Podge over and everything. So my pages feel kind of thick, but they're not. So I got this kitty here. I don't even know why I had a kitty here. I guess because it's the same color. He just sitting there, and that's all I got to say about that. This one I do love. That's the Camellia de Erico or Camellia de Erico book. I burnt the page up. And so this kind of like how it was. I just kind of put some finger painting down here to make it gory. So this is going to be a blood gory page. It sure is. Okay. So hold on, let me lift this page up like this. Let me maybe put another book here. These two books. Okay. That looks a little better, but I haven't done anything to this page except for add this monkey up in here sitting on the chair. He's sitting up on there chilling. But this is one of my favorite pages in this book, and I'm so because it looks like it's cotton balls down here, the piano, And then got the light. I think I'm going to take this light out. I don't know. See, the light is there and it is reflecting across here. So I have no idea what else I'm going to put on this page. I love that page. And these pages like this, I'm just going to connect them all together. I tried to do the most on this page, and it really is not the most. But anyway, I put these little Amish kids up on here. They all sitting on a row. They're not glued down, so I can take these off if I want to. I just put a little dot of glue right there. They're so cute. Oh my goodness, they are adorable. They sure are. I like them. They just I put them sitting on in front of the sunflower or whatever it was, and that bird is over there. They're not connected, but it is what it is. But I just feel like they're so. Look how he is sitting. They are adorable. I love that. I love that little four little kids. I can't wait to get to this page. I have no idea. I'm saving up to try to find something as well as this page. So as well as this page, I can't. My mind, it does go a lot of different places. So I can't wait to find something to do with that. And then this one also. Not so much this one. I don't like this one so much because it's in the crack. So to me, it's like, it looks good on the screen, but right here looking at it, it's in the crack. But, why did they do that? They could have moved it over this way or that way. Anyway, none of my business. I bought the book. Here's another one that's right in the crack. Why you do that? You couldn't just move it over. It had to be centered. Anyway, none of my business. So this page, I did come back through and add some more stuff. I colored some of the wording out over here, and then I put a robot. I don't like this robot, but I feel he needed to be here because of the colors over here. So he's up in here. It's not cleaned up, y'all, but he just looks weird. But he needs to be on that page. What did I do to this page? Nothing. So this page I really like. I just put a layer of matte medium on it. And then I left a little bit of the white stuff. Now the matte medium looks like it's not done. And actually you can kind of see some of the words or whatever back there, or the house, whatever was in here. I'm okay with that because it makes it look spooky. So I think I'm gonna keep it like that, and maybe clean this up. Hold on, clean these. I actually like how they look. That looks. I don't even know. This page had a lot of stuff on there, but I just blacked out what I wanted to. I blacked out. And I'm gonna make stuff coming out of her head. I am gonna make some butterflies or something flying out of her head. Now I like this page because it had a little stairwell going down there. And I just put her on here. She over here trying to eat her lunch. Look like she's a school teacher or some child. They had this in the book, the collage book, as an example of her with her head chopped off and stuff coming out. So I said, well, let me try to do that too. So anyway, I think I'll make some butterflies coming out of her head. Mm. Why not? I can't wait to get to this one. We saving that one for another time. We sure are. This one, I had some visions for it, but I haven't really. I put Mr. Abraham Lincoln right here. Is that Abraham Lincoln? I think it is. It looked like it. I don't, y'all. Anyway, and then there was some a statue right there, and so this one is a work in progress because I have no idea. I think I was going to like put a whole bunch of those kind of stone face people on here. I got to get rid of some of this over here and then make a whole page of collage of stone face people. That's what I'm going to do. This one, all I did was black the page out. Okay, I love this. So this gives me a free canvas over here. Okay, reverse collage. You don't have to color all the pages. This page already came like this. All I did was blacken this out. It had some words on it. I think I put 2 or 3 layers of matte paint on there. So now I can make whatever I want to over here. Why do I want to do the sign? Oh, here we go. Hello. Hold on. Hello. Okay, let me not do that. So I haven't done anything to that. I do like this one because I can see some places that I can blacken out and stuff. Anyway. This one I do like a lot. I'm trying to figure out what I want him to be looking at. It kind of reminds me of like the Roman days when they would just feed them to the lions. They would all be around a whole stadium, and then, well, it was very cruel. First of all, it was very cruel, and they would put people in there and they put animals in there, and then they would just watch them getting killed and murdered. It was very child history. If you know your history, things are going on right now. There's nothing new. But anyway, so he wasn't here. So I found him in another book I got from Ollie's. So I cut him out, and then I blackened out this little thing here to make it look, make him, well, he's already looking down and he's eating something. I don't know, what the heck is he eating? He like eating some noodles or something. So I put some paint around him and just made him look down here. So I have to either put some, I'm thinking about either people or some more food. I don't think I want to put food because I actually did cut some food out to put down here. I think it'll be a little bit redundant with that because he's got a whole plate of stuff. I'm thinking I want to put people. I know it sounds evil or messy, but it's art. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm put some little people down here. A whole row of little people looking up at him while he looking down at them. And he's eating seafood, y'all. Okay. He's not eating the people. I haven't gotten to that page yet. This page I did get to. I put her. Hold on. Let me put these books up on here. Why is this looking all crazy? Anyway, I just have to put the page up. So I made her, it was a hotel scene or something. So I put the telephone there and I put her right there, and I cut out a hoagie, cut out a little drink section over here. So this is me, okay? This is me. She is me. She is I. Okay, there we go. Only thing I did with this one was just add this musician. This is a famous artist. I cannot think of his name. A couple of my friends have his artwork, and when I tell you they paid hundreds of dollars for his artwork, they sure did. Like his artwork is like as tall as I am, and I'm 5'10", so they paid probably thousands to even get him framed. It's so nice. So anyway, this one right here, I cut this little frog out, and I just think he's just adorable. This was already blood red, just like this. So I put him right here, like he's surfing on a little bamboo thing. I haven't done anything else with it. I don't even know where I'm gonna go, but he is surfing. Okay, like I did with this. It's not a gecko. I'm just gonna say it's a lizard. It's one of those lizards that has the eyeballs that rotate around. I know he has a name. I can't think of what it is. Yeah, so that's him. I know y'all like, what is she showing? I'm showing reverse collage books. I didn't color these books, but I'm altering them. It's altering collage, okay? This is showing on both of my channels. Y'all, the book was inexpensive, and then this is creating art. Okay, I'm talking about art. Everybody wants to talk about other raggedy stuff. But anyway, it's my book. I can do it in my channel. Hello? This one I cannot wait to get to because I'm going to definitely black all of that out. This abandoned, it looks like a Volkswagen. It's very interesting. So the pages, a lot of the pages I haven't done. This one I think is going to be fabulous. Yeah. So this page was, I did blacken out this page. And I left this thing here. I think I'm going to try to find something. I'm going to make it like a surfboard area and find something eclectic to put up on here or somebody. So they'll be like they're diving into something. I don't know. I may have to draw it and paint it and color it to create the vision. See, y'all see this? This is a book that has spine. This book is sewn together. It's sewn bound. Okay. So this book is not going to fall apart unless you rip it apart. That's a side note because a lot of people don't know. When I rip my books up, it's because they are not sewn bound, and eventually, at some point, they fall apart. This is a real book, and this real book is not falling apart because you see this seams. So anyway, I do love this one. I did use my expensive paint on this one that I got from Michael's with the coupon in the sale. So it's matte, and it's a nice matte. So anyway, I'm being very particular about this. I may put a little bit more up in here, but this depends on what I'm doing. So this is actually a great page to do collages on. This one, I just put some matte paint over this door and the chalkboard. The rest of this is the same texture as the page is. So unless I put some matte medium on here, I can't draw on it. So, but I like it because the only thing I want to do is do some artwork on that one and then that one. Yeah, very simple, but can be detailed. I matted that out. Just this. Everything else is a naked page. I can't wait to get to that one. I just cut out a piece of artwork that had the same colors as this. So I will paint around it, maybe finger paint, to make all of this be one page in my mind. Yeah. Gorgeous pages. Just because I haven't done anything to the pages doesn't mean that I don't like them. I'm just working in layers. And this page, I did cut these little people out. It was just these towers and then the water. So everything else I just kind of put in here. This is definitely not finished, but I cut these people out looking like they're looking over and I'm behind them looking. So I haven't figured out everything I want to put on here. So that's a little moon thing and a window. A window to the wall. Okay. And so I put a tree on top of that one. So I'm gonna make it like it's like an amusement thing. Like they're going, and these are Amish looking ladies. They look like Amish ladies to me because they got the head wrapped up and then the plain dresses and things like that. So yeah, so that one's a work in progress. I can't wait to get to this one. This is a gorgeous one. And basically, when I'm telling y'all like the pages that I put in here or read change, like they'll have the words and so like Dee Dee Wellingham, you have to. She says you just blend it in together, like. But I'm trying to do that, but Miss Dee Dee is more talented than I am, so I kind of do mine a little different. And you can do yours however you want to. So I'm just kind of using the same colors over here, and I'll either finger paint it, or I'll just. I have not gotten into how she smears stuff across there. I haven't done that yet, but you're trying to make both of these pages be cohesive, but definitely take out this. This is words and you want to blend these together or whatever. It's kind of fun. It's a little bit challenging. So yeah, and this one I love. I think I saw maybe 5 people on the YouTube that did this page. So I just blacked it out. It looks black and blue. I think the page was actually more bluish. So I just took my black paint pen and just went straight across. And I left just enough so you can see the shadow. I cannot wait to do this. And you can see how it probably looked right there and in the cracks. This castle is so beautiful. I don't even know what I'm going to put on this one. It's just, oh, it's so gorgeous. One of my favorites. So I can do the same thing with this one. Like, all I have to do is just put the black there and just leave this house and maybe some of this. I may do this one today because this one has been calling for me. Yes, it's been calling. I just blacken out the windows, blacken the ceiling, and blacken out some things. But everything else is how the page originally looked. This one I'll do the same thing. Probably this actually is interesting, but it's not interesting enough that I won't blacken that. I might blacken this and blacken that. and then make maybe a solar system, and then depends on what I want to do with this. This is going to be, all the colors over here are going to be placed on this page in some kind of way. Yeah, it's called reverse collage, y'all. I did the same thing with this one. I put the black paint, the matte paint here and here because they were words, and then I put these two horses on here, on this page, and I actually used a brush. I did color more on here. I think I did it on a live. I like how this one is coming along. This one is one of my faves. I blackened out everything that I just thought I didn't need to go, but I like this one. I'm going to definitely, bring everything together, but I'm just not ready for it. I got some gold paint, y'all. I love this one. This is probably one of my faves. It sure is. Look at that. It's so gorgeous. I just blackened out everything but this right there. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And I did the same thing with this one. And actually, I have some. Hold on. I think I have them right here in my basket. Hold on. My basket of scissors, and let me show you what I have for that. Oh, I don't know how far down did I put them? Hold on, let me take these scissors out. Ooh, I think they are, and this is my little cutting thing. I just find things and I cut them out. Um, to do my collages and things. So I got two heads. Hold on. I think I might have shaken this basket up. I think I did, because they were supposed to be in the book. Excuse me, but then I do remember taking them out. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to find them right now. It's two heads that I did find to add to them. Now, the thing is with this reverse collage thing is finding your material. So I just keep this thing going when I see magazines or something in the mail or something. Or I don't use my printer as much. You can print as much as you want to, but it's not cost effective to me because I'm on the printer plan, the HP printer thing. I pay like $6. I can print everything because I print PDFs and stuff. I'm not going to waste all that, waste my color printing to do collages, which I'm trying to. It's like recycling art or photography. Anyway, let me change my subject. Girl, why you sit up here? You want to be in the roller coaster? She want to be in the. Ooh, she may be. Look at her. See how that happened? I got two people here, and she want to be on the roller coaster. Because I have to make it eclectic. Okay, I'm just going to keep you right here, girl. She said, no, ma'am. I want to be in that. Who knows? You just never know. This one I did some painting with the matte acrylic paint. I haven't finished this part. So these are going to be like, now it might be all crooked and cockeyed. Like these lines are not straight. Don't even worry about it. It's eclectic looking. And when I get to it, I'll, straighten them out. Uh, this one I do love also. It didn't look like this at all. So I just put, and it's not straight, y'all. When I say straight, it means I would come through with a Posca pen or a paintbrush and then make the line straight. I do love how I left this part. So it looks like a pool, somebody's backyard. So I don't even know who I'm going to have up in there. I don't know. I like it. And then I just blacken out everything on here. This was actually a pool. I just wanted these two here and then this edge. Um, so I've been testing out some cutouts. None of them have felt like I really wanted to put them there, but yeah, I love this like that. I just put a hyena in the parking lot. Okay, can you imagine going to the grocery store or the mall doing? This reminds me of a mall in Alexandria. I think in Alexandria, Virginia. I think what is it? I think it's Vienna Mall. Is it Vienna Mall? Anyway, that mall was dying, and I tell you, one day I was over there. This was like years ago, and the parking lot looked just like this. It was so empty, and I was like, "Ooh!" But that was when the mall was really dead. I went over there. I think I bought a coffee table or something in there before they died. Vienna, Virginia, Vienna Mall. That's what the mall. Anyway, Vienna Mall. This reminds me of Vienna. I never saw a mall that was naked in the parking lot. They didn't even have lines up in this on the to tell you where to park. Was it was closed. And this part of the mall was dead. But this is not Vienna Mall parking lot. This is just reminds me of that. So anyway, so I cut these little ladies out and I put them right here on this page. Miss Deanna, Miss Dee Dee Wellingham has did this page a little bit different when she made a whole little thing. So I gotta find something down here. But until then, and these are not permanently taped down. I just got a little tap of glue, so I can peel these off if I want to. But I just have a vision right now, so I'm gonna try to find some more people that's hanging off a ledge and hanging down and find whatever they looking at down here. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with that, but this one came with two sets of these, so I have another set of them somewhere. And I put some. I think this is Bibbs. He's a famous black artist. I think his name is something Bibbs or Beebs or whatever. His artwork is awesome. It's pricey now. Um like I said, one of my friends, I think one of the last thing I think she bought was like $600 from him. Yeah. So anyway, so I blacked out some stuff and I put that there. This is permanently attached, so I'm not gonna take that off. Some of the pages I know where I want things to be, but I don't even know where I'm gonna go with it. I blacken that out. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. And then this was the one of the pages was a science experiment because I put the Mod Podge all over it. Then I had to end up peeling it off, and so it's sitting down chilling until I figure out what I want to do with it. I like this page a lot. This one and this one. Girl, hold on. That's Mod Podge experiment. So yeah, these are canvases for me to find something to do, be very creative, as well as this one. This one I did do finger painting. Oh, somebody's in here. Let me see. Who who this be? Hold on, let me see. Hi, Coloring with Lori. How you doing? Thank you so much for coming over, seeing me in this early morning. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I sure do. Yes, ma'am. So, so I did some finger painting on this one, and I finger painted around here also. So I left this part. Only thing is on here is some matte medium, so I can actually draw something on here. I can just take a pencil and just draw. I'm saving them until I feel like I really want to be creative with it. So, but this also it's got matte medium on here, plus matte paint and stuff. So I could just take a pencil and just draw. I would show y'all, but I don't want to mess my page up. I think this is going to be beautiful. And I did it so I think this had a whole bunch of words or whatever. I did it so it looks like I'm inside of the cave or whatever and I'm looking out. Like I just woke up and stuff and I'm looking out. You know, yeah. It's my imagination, y'all. I'm almost finished. It's not too many pages left. And these pages that have 4 pictures on there, I deal with them. Only thing I did with this one, I cut this little elephant out of a magazine. I think it was National Geographic. I cut him out. And you could actually cut something out like this on any page. because it's just the shape, the elephant shape. But I think he's so freaking cute, little baby elephant. And he is walking away from whatever this is. I don't even know what it is. I'm gonna make it to be. But I didn't do anything else to this page. I just put that there. It still has the words. So while I'm looking at the pages, if I see something that I cut out that I think would be awesome on a page, I'll go ahead and it's glued down, y'all. It's glued down. That page, that elephant is supposed to be right here. It's not going anywhere. And I love how the light is like it's just everything. It is. I might not even do okay, hold on. I lied, y'all. This leg ain't glued down. But anyway, don't worry about it. It ain't gonna hurt you. But I just like how there's nothing else there. Like I don't even know. I might just put some cotton ball with some paint and cover those words up. Maybe add something. But I might just leave it. I don't know. It just looks like it. That's how the page should be. Here's another page. If I find something I really want to put on here, I will do that. See, I like how they did the off center of this one instead of putting this thing in the crack, which I don't even know why did people do that. They off centered it a little bit, so you can do something with this one. I don't like it when they put the thing right in the middle of the crack. I guess to make the page centered perfectly, but no, I don't need that. Just angle it a little bit to the side, and I'm good. I do love this one also. I this whole thing will be black, okay? Because this looks like a shipwreck in the making. I think I feel vampire. I feel blood. I feel that in this page. Isn't it cute? That those two sentences and phrases don't really sound nice together. I have to figure out how to do my 4 pages in one. And then this is the other one. So what I was gonna do with this one, everybody like does this whole page differently. So I'm gonna make it like I'm gonna make her like because these two were like sitting side by side. I have them in another page on this book, but I want her make her. I'm gonna say, let's see, let's try. I'm gonna put some words. I don't like words on my books, but let's see. But I'm gonna make her look like she's jumping. She's already glued down. She ain't well not. Yeah, I'm lying. She ain't glued down totally, but I want to make it like she gonna jump, and she's like, well, you know how you always had that one friend to be sit there and say, "Okay, yeah, that might be good. Let me see you do it." She gonna be the one. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Watch. Let me see. That kind of thing. So anyway, so yeah, so I just kind of like put a little dot or little glue on them just to put them there. Now I could take her off and make her sit beside her, but this one looks adventurous. I need her to be doing something, and I just have matte medium on this one. I had them sitting over here side by side on this rail thing, and they look cute, but I think I can find something else. I think I want to put an animal, a bear or something sitting up here, or maybe like a deer sitting. You never see deer sitting on their 2 legs, and deer stand. Anyway, I want to find something crazy. I already have ideals for this one because these are like bridges, and I like them. I want to link them all together. I sure do. I just put some black paint on these. I have not. I don't have a vision yet. I may draw something on these. I don't know. I did blacken this out. This is a famous subway scene of which I like. I have no idea why I put that there. And she is glued down. I don't even know what I was thinking, but it is there. It's glued down. I love it. Blacken that out. Didn't do anything else. I got a whole lot of space right here. And so, do y'all hear those birds? This child, I was gonna go back to sleep, but these birds sound so freaking loud. Oh my goodness. And you would say it would to me it sound like I'm like right where they are. Those birds, the birds are all the way across the lake area. I don't have a lake, but there's a lake over there. And then the back, girl, anyway. So this one I did glue down this. I'm going to blacken this out. Of course, see when y'all glue stuff down for collages, like you can't just leave that's like that. You gotta blacken this out also. Do I feel like I want to do it? Let me see if I can find my black Posca. I'll color it in. But if I can't, it's not gonna happen. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. If I can find it, I'll do it. But I actually rather put the matte paint down. So these are my real Poscas. I don't even have a whole lot, y'all. Uh, that's not black. That's silver. That's gold because it's got the little tip. Here's the black one. Is this the black one? That's the black one. And the ones on the other side are my fake Poscas. Yeah, they're my fake Poscas. I got 24 of those. I don't even know how much I paid. But the real Poscas, like each eight, I think one of them once said I paid $30 for them. You know, Poscas are expensive, but they're so nice and they last a long time. So when you do the collages, you make the page, you blend the pages in. So you whiten this stuff out, you know, make it look like it's a part of the book. Uh-oh, this is not even glued down. Look at me. I'm doing extra. At this time when I cut this out, I did not have any small scissors. And I'm still gonna buy some. I haven't bought any yet. I I do shop on an art budget. I don't that's why I get a lot of stuff on sale and stuff like that. Because I want to, you know, do stuff on a budget. So hold on. Okay, I put some music on. That's why I muted. So anyway, and I did go across the line and stuff, but I can take another Posca pen and wherever I went across the line or missed the color, I can add some Posca over there. But anyway, so you want to make sure, like if you do a sticker or something, or cut out a magazine, you want to make sure that you can see through. If it's something that's supposed to be um, clearly you knew that this was a spear. spear, a circle, and the background is the background. So you have to make those match to make it look realistic, at least. I mean, it's not realistic, but you know what I mean. So I did that. And then when you want to clean up pages where you didn't get everything perfectly, these things work. I need to buy more sizes of the Poscas, and they dry very fast. So that's already dry. So that's how you do that. And I'm gonna put this sheet in. Well, there's no point because all of this is black, so I don't have to worry about that. Um, Mixing over. I haven't done these pages yet. I cannot wait to get to them. This page I did, and I just actually put this one just here, just so I know when I cut it out. Can I cut it? Well, I didn't have the smaller scissors, but I'm not going to cut it out now. Kind of feel like he needs to be over here. I don't even know, but I picked this one because it's got the same colors as over here. And I think I was cutting out some stuff in my book and it fell out. I was like, "Ooh, I got the perfect page for it." Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I got the perfect page for it. So when you look at these books, just kind of look at your book on a regular basis, and then when you see something, it'll pop out to you. It sure will. It will pop out, and you'll be like, "Oh, I need that little page. I need that little circle," because I'm looking more so for colors to go with whatever I'm making. It's a collage book. It's a reverse collage. This one also I can't wait to do because I'm gonna blacken all of that out. um, I may blacken this out too. So that'll give me options to make it look like I can have some things looking over or growing over, some things coming out. It's just open. I can do the space, the galaxy and stuff. Mm, yeah. So this is not the abandoned pages book that I see a lot of the other people have, but this is the one that I got. I got this one for $8, $9 of from thrift books via Amazon because I think it was so cheap because it's not the real not the real one, but the original abandoned places. If you do see this one, I think it's like $30. The original one has the words down here, but it's by the same artist, the same pictures. I kept looking at a lot of people to see if this is the same book. So I'm assuming that it's published. It's still thick as heck. It's hardbound. I'm not sure why it's looks different. Why the abandoned places is up here instead of down here. I'm sure it's probably just being republished and all that. I don't know, but I'm glad I was able to get it for $8. Will I get the one for $30? Maybe, I don't know, but I need to deal with this one, and I bought a couple of other ones for $3. So I'm on the hunt for the $3 abandoned books. Those are I found them at Books a Million. hmm So I go to bookstores all the time, and I sit. I don't just color. I buy books that I read. I sure do. I read a lot of books. I'm not going to share those on here. Not on the. It's just some things you do in your personal life that you just don't want to share. And I'm definitely not going to share my love of reading real books. I kind of dummy myself down when I get on here. It's my YouTube persona. It sure is. It's my YouTube persona. I do what I want to do. Uh-huh. Because it gets me through. If y'all really knew me in real life, y'all, this whole YouTube thing, this is not how I am. But I like the fact that I can share a little bit of me with my coloring, my antics, all that cussing and fussing. I don't do that in real life, but I can. I don't. But anyway, y'all have a good morning. It is Thursday. No, it's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. Y'all have a good Friday. All right, I'll talk to y'all later.